What this country seems to be very adept at is giving its population something to fear. You will hear any number of presidents. I guess the last 5 presidents have told us how these people can't get this nuclear weapon because they would destabilize the world and they would use it. The whole time, we had other things to worry about. Let me ask you an honest question. Since 9/11, in the last 25 years, do you know how many people, Americans, have died at the hands of Islamic terrorists? After 9/11, you know how many people? And there were roughly about 2,500 died then. But since 9/11, about 159 Americans have died at the hands of Islamic terrorists. Way more have died at the hands of domestic terrorists or just in our everyday dealings with guns. About 10 to 20,000 Americans are dead that way. What is more of a danger to you? Is it a terrorist enriching uranium in some faraway land that they'll never see you? Or is it affordability, being able to live here, being able to afford things and raise your family? I think that a bigger problem for most Americans is not some Iranian enriching uranium. It is a billionaire enriching themselves. Look at how many terrorists, how many Americans have been killed by terrorists, but look at how many will die because of what Elon Musk did with Doge. Cutting USA will cost anywhere from 14 to 20 million people's lives. Cutting Social Security and Medicare and insurance, medical insurance, will cost so that those very rich people can get their tax cuts. That will cost Americans about 40 to 50,000 people a year. Way more than any other nuclear attack that is supposed to have happened that hasn't. Them enriching, the Islamic Republic of Iran ain't got a damn thing on Bank of America. You can't afford groceries. You can't afford gas. You can't afford to get sick. You can't afford a mortgage. But you worried about somebody enriching something and using it, that's something they've been worried about for the last almost 50 years. And at the same time, you spend all of your national treasure defending it, getting ready to defend it. $8 to $90 cents out of every dollar we produce goes to our military. They go to our military because they keep you afraid. They keep you worrying about this enemy that you will never see. Never. In your life, in your father's lifetime, how many people do you actually know that have lost their lives at the hands of a terrorist? But how many people do you know because they couldn't get health insurance? How many people do you know that didn't get proper medical care? How many people do you know that starved? How many people do you know that are homeless? Those are very real things, but I'll keep you afraid of this thing that'll never happen to you thousands and thousands of miles away so that you let me take this money and enrich all these people. Enriching uranium doesn't do anything about affordability. Enriching billionaires does. You watch them they cut the social security net to a quick in just one fell swoop. Elon Musk and the billionaires who surround his cadre of billionaires got exponentially richer. And you got poor. They cut your Social Security. They cut your Medicaid. They cut your health care benefits. They cut lunch programs. Everything. There will be more people that die at the hands of a billionaire who enriches himself than an Iranian. Because they give you something to fear, something that'll never happen. And I mean this sincerely. The Islamic Republic of Iran ain't got a damn thing on Chevron or the Bank of America.